These are our walk the dogs. We're going to have Justin Hurd kind of show us. He's going to start on a knee, shovel is down, and we're going to make sure, right, we're bringing our glove through. The ball is not heading back up in the air, right? You're seeing him work through. Now he's going to stand up, and this is the continuation where he's actually going to be walking, right, and staying down though, right? We want him to stay down lower a little longer. We would suggest the infielders that are around, just walk around whatever space that you have. Now he's going to go on the backhand. Good. Perfect. Now we're going to have, you'll find an infield partner. We've got Frankie that's over there. This is one ball now. You're going to be about 10 feet away from each other, right? You're standing up now at this point, right? And you're going to toss him some balls, but we're going to ask at this point that he's going to show off all of his pre-actions. Pre-actions are all the things that he's going to do before he actually breaks down on a ball. Once you break down on the ball, let's see how quickly you can get to the side of the ball, right? Let's see if you guys can understand that. So Frankie's going to actually give Frankie the ball, Justin, right? So you're going to stand right there. You're going to go through whatever movement that you have. Frankie's going to give you a big backswing, because at that point you're going to go from whatever dance step that you have to start walking into ready. Once you get it, let's see how quickly you can get to the side of the ball. Stop. Toss it back to him in a push. You get 5, and then he gets 5 instead of alternating. All right? Let's see what we got. And stop, right? What we'd like to do, though, as a continuation of that, once you get to the side of the ball, where do you think we'd like to see? Right, we'd like to see the inside 90 move starting to show up. Good. Take one more. Give him a little extra time. All right, we'll talk about cutting the distance. Get your hands out. Hands out. Good. All right. Now let's talk about outfield play, right? We'll have Justin over here with Chase. Both of you guys are on a knee. Chase, you're on a knee. Justin's going to feed you some balls, and all you're doing is falling with style on both sides. 2 knees. Yep. Justin's going to put balls over here. Justin's going to put balls out over here. Part of being a good infielder, you've got to know when. Obviously, we'd like for you to stay on your feet, but at some point, you being able to get full extension and then let gravity pull you down. So Justin's going to work you to the right.
Am I rolling it?
Nope, these are line drives. Go underhand, probably be a little bit easier. Good, you can go a little more. Yeah, we want him falling. Right. Chest goes on the ground. Let's see if we can really get him to extend. Good. Make sure the glove goes first. Right. Make sure that throwing arm doesn't get caught underneath or to the side. They should go out together. Perfect. Great. Okay, the second part of the outfielders, and again, the players are doing this on their own, right? The coaches aren't even involved in this at this point. They're getting ready. They're probably formatting the practice itself. Now you're going to be standing up. We're just going to practice our drop steps. A big part of outfield play is learning how to go left or right. We're going to make sure that Chase, right, is in that good kind of duck feet position. When we talk about outfield play, we don't want our feet pointing straight toward where the target's coming from. We got to make more moves left and to the right. So you're going to see Chase get outfield ready with his feet kind of ducked out a little bit. Right, he's leaning over, right? And you're actually going to point to make it easier for him. You're going to put balls that side, over his head, right? And a ball that he's going to have to come in again, and he's going to have to make a decision. Is he going to shoestring it? Is he going to head first dive, or is he going to slide feet first? Those are the 3 options that you'll have when he puts the ball in front of you. Knowing that in outfield play, we can't have a ball drop 6 feet in front of an outfielder. That's one of our frozen 15. Inexcusable to let a ball drop 6 feet in front. That's an effort issue more than anything else. So we're going to get Chase into outfield ready position with some duck feet. Justin's going to tell him where the ball's going, and we're going to see how quickly we can just simply cut, right? Good. Ball comes back. And again, you might be limited in space here, especially if you're inside, so you might have to go underhand, Justin. Might be easier, right? Chase is going to be outfield ready. Ball's going to come in. The one thing that we want to do, though, is make sure that after you catch a ball, how quickly can we get it where? Right. Even if you're not throwing it back, pretend that on all these drills you got the winning run at third base. You just made a catch, but if you don't make a catch and deliver the package, we lose the game. So let's see how quickly you can gather yourself, not necessarily throw it hard, but to stop yourself and get the ball redirected back in again. Yep, this one's going over his head. Right, coming in, boom, right. Yep, and this is the one that you're going to get challenged a little bit. Again, your options are shoestring. Our preference is for the outfielders not to leave the ground. Outfielders that dive all the time usually are not guys that are really good because they're constantly getting bad judges on it. So if you can catch it this way, great. But if at some point you feel more comfortable, this distance will be tough to do where you're going feet first slide or head first dive. Those are going to be your three options. Justin made that pretty easy for you. All right, try it again. And again, coaches, you're going to be limited by the amount of practice that you have, but you can do this certainly inside a gym or certainly where we are now. Challenge him a little bit this time. Good. Chase is so fast, plus the fact that he knew he was going to be in the front, that he did that. Okay, right over here. Let's get the catchers out. And all you're doing, you're starting your glove in full extension. Right, Aaron's glove is out. It's all the way out. No, we're going to force you guys to go further out than really where it should be, and it's going to be a catch, stick, and hold. And on the word hold that you say internally, see if you can get your nose into the middle of the glove. Get it out there a little bit sooner, Frankie. Right. 1,001, 1,002. Right. I want to see a 2-second hold. Certainly not that much. We wouldn't be 2-second holding in games, but we're going to over-exaggerate now. Okay. Now we're just going to get back on our knees now, right? We can go on both knees, kind of doing the same thing. We're in that good inside 90 position, and it's going to be catch and stick. Don't throw it until the glove is fully extended, right? You as the coaches, right? Nobody here is an expert in catching, right? We'll go over the teaching cues. Catch and stick, work the bottom of the ball, all the things that you'll need to know to at least get your catches for team practice ready to go. Right now we're going to stand up again, the last part of the catchers. And again, in your team practice, the infielders will be doing this at the same time that the outfielders will be doing it with the catchers, and you'll see what the pitchers will be doing also, depending upon personnel. If you're working with two teams, obviously you'll have more people in the station. For the catch, right, you're going to be in a down position this time. You're going to catch, right, and let's see how quickly you can pop your feet and get to the side of the ball. Okay, so baby Aaron's up next, boom, and out, right? This is just simply how quick we can get without cheating, right, and up, right? We're still sticking, and all we're doing is getting to the side of the ball as quickly as possible. Great. Now we have the pitchers. These are our favorite Mariano Rivera no-arm drills. Take your gloves off, right? You're going to practice your delivery. Fold up your arms, right? And you guys either right next to each other. Let's make it easier. Why don't you stand right next to Frankie? You're going to be marching right toward the camera, right? Get some space. We're in the middle of a pandemic, right? And so basically, you're trying to throw the ball as hard as you can with no arms. Let's see if you can do it without me helping. And pitch. Well, timeout. We better get big high knees. We're throwing from the windup, okay? You're coming in, and it should look very aggressive. Go. Right. How long can you ride the backside? You can't throw every day, and if we take the arms out of the equation, you're not banging your arms, but you can certainly, this is a workout in addition to practicing your delivery, whether it's high, fast knees, working stride length. Let's do it again. Good, one more time. Head stays straight, just like we're throwing a pitch. Excellent. All right, now we're gonna put you guys at the end of your delivery. All right, we're gonna do a little end game. So get to the end of your delivery where you think you should be releasing a ball, where you're releasing the ball. Back it up. Right, back it up, okay? All right, a little wider, okay? And when one guy says to the other, rewind, let's see how fast you can push off the lead leg, push yourself back into a high knee position, and get back to that spot as quickly as possible, right? So you're here, right? Someone's gonna say ball, and let's see how fast you can get back down to that same spot, right? This is also a good way at some point, right? If you've got one of the coaches, right, is around, right? This is where we can really start letting them realize where their body actually is in time and space if they had gloves on, right? And how they're still anchored on that back leg, and how the glove bar is still in place, and how they're sitting back this way. So Chase is going to say ball. You're going to rewind as quickly as possible and then deliver the pitch in the same spot. Ball. And get there and stick it. Good. Do it again. Ball. Well, make sure we don't cheat though, right? We got to get back up to that good height position. We've got to show that the real good hip lead out. Try it again. Ball. Great. If you happen to have a mound, right? And we happen to have a mound here. Most of the time we're doing team practices, there'll be a mound here. We'll do 2 or 3 each, right? Chase knows what parts he's working on. He can start at this point. He wants to go right from the stretch. Bang. Well, we don't want to stop. Now we're going, yeah, we're going full. No interruption this time. Nice. One more time. Chase is going to really work getting that knee a little bit higher and bringing the right knee towards second base. Very good. Got a better hip lead out that time. Perfect. Frankie Velez coming in now. Frankie says, hey, these are the 2 things I need to work on in my next bullpen. With no ball, I can really isolate the parts. Good. We're going to see Frankie really anchored that back leg and ride the rubber as long as you can. How long can you keep your back foot on the rubber? Much better. Okay, great.